Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here come the Bears, and at the helm is someone that they have a lot of hopes for leading this franchise. The 11th pick in 2021 out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. Now Fields going to throw on the first play. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Now Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The numbers for him from a week ago: 9 catches, 123 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the 50, here's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. The 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Jones on the return. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Bears take over. On 1st down, Fields eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Second down and 8. Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on 3rd. Back to throw. Fields. Montgomery, another target and catch. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Fields now to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. To try again after the sack. Fields. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. We're scoreless after 1. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Play action. It's Fields. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, and it's 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Fields going deep downfield for Ross. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. On play action, Fields. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. On 2nd down, Montgomery.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Mooney. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to...
Touchdown! John Ross, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A nice... Here's Jake Bailey now. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. A shotgun snap, Fields. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Man open, that's Byron Pringle, complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A good position to be in here, second and inches. A quick throw now complete to Ross. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. And that almost their first INT in the ballgame. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And that's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he... Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Fields looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ross. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They played the... The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Matt Judon able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task. Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Got an open man, it's Pringle. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. On the option right is Fields. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center because, remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion. And sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle.
Touchdown, Bears! John Ross with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you... Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off play action, Fields. They'll roll him out right. He hits Mooney going across the middle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Fields on target to Mooney. First down, Chicago. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. Again, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 4th down. Fields has to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for New England, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3 and 4 through 7 games. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
today. From AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 20.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Velus Jones now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Chicago's offense running out, and something they hope to see for years and years to come. Second-year pro Justin Fields leading the way.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that... what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line.
Here's Fields.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Cowboys... On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Now here's Ross.
A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
And the Cowboys...
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 41. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fields. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Off the play fake. Fields. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
The Bears at 3-4 on the year coming into play. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get...
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw there into the hands of Ross.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Over the middle, complete. That's Montgomery. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Fields on 1st down.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down. Back to throw. Fields
Complete to Mooney on the slant.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about...
Mike McCarthy pretty decisive. He brings out that red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And so Mike McCarthy correct in his assessment there to challenge that ruling.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
David Montgomery, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year,
as his guys have now moved out in front.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Here's Fields on the sneak. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
Here's Fields on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Bears are able to move back in front.
Partner, that was simply an example of getting low, wasn't it?
It was indeed, and for the quarterbacks. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Well, some more great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Halloween night, Monday Night Football, the Bengals and Browns from Cleveland. And how this game has changed in importance in recent years. That starts at 8:15 Eastern. On first down, it's Fields. Looking for Ross again. He finds him again.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Off play action. Fields.
Open man is Komet, the tight end.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll go option to the short side. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Fields going to keep it once more.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. On 3rd down they go Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, as the first half is winding down.
And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They were losers to New England a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead here as they start 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd. Off the play fake. Fields.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's taken on the 25.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And they will take.
They'll start out here with the option left. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Joey. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Fields. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Griffin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 22.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Fields on 3rd down.
Caught by Montgomery. Touchdown! David Montgomery. He scored on the ground and through the air. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Jabril Cox there on the tackle.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. A give. This is Montgomery. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. And off comes to Montgomery. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first. At the 2.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for the Bears,
they're back to 500 as they move to 4-4 on the year.
And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next.